Okay, so forget everything you think you know from movies like Top Gun. Seriously, the future of air combat, it's not about faster jets or lone wolf pilots pulling off impossible maneuvers. The dogfight, as we know it, is dead. And what's taking its place is something else entirely. A concept that's going to completely redefine what it means to control the skies.
For the past couple of decades, really, the formula for winning in the air was brutally simple: stealth. The whole philosophy was built around these incredible machines, right? Like the F-22 Raptor and the F-35. And the idea was simple: if the enemy's radar can't even see you, you just can't lose. It was the ultimate trump card.
But here's the thing. That advantage is fading, and it's fading fast. Technology, well, it always catches up, doesn't it? We're talking about advanced sensors and totally new ways of detection that mean just being invisible to radar isn't the guaranteed win it used to be. The entire playbook has to be thrown out.
That's right. That classic image, of two pilots locked in this high-G duel of skill and instinct, it's basically becoming a thing of the past. And the reason is simple. The battles of the future are going to be won long, long before two jets get anywhere close enough to see each other.
So if the future isn't just a better, faster jet, what is it? Well, we have to stop thinking about a single aircraft. The future is what military planners are calling a system of systems. And yeah, it sounds a little jargony, but it's a huge deal. It's a fully interconnected network that completely rewrites the rules of the game. This right here shows the shift perfectly. On one side, you've got your 5th-gen fighters, like the F-35. I mean, they're incredible lone hunters, but at the end of the day, they rely on their own onboard systems. But on the other side, that's the 6th-gen concept, a networked team. The manned jet is just one piece of the puzzle. It's the central hub in this huge, intelligent web of drones, satellites, you name it. This completely changes the pilot's job. They're not the star duelist in the middle of the fight anymore. Instead, think of them as the quarterback. They're hanging back from the line of scrimmage, seeing the entire field, and directing a whole team of autonomous players to execute the perfect play. And who are the players on this team? Well, meet the Collaborative Combat Aircraft, or CCAs. You might have heard them called Loyal Wingman. These things are advanced autonomous drones. They're designed to be sent into the most dangerous spots, to scout, to jam enemy sensors, to launch weapons, and frankly, to take a missile for the much, much more valuable human pilot. So what's the magic that actually makes all of this work? It's not just one thing. It's really built on a foundation of 4 revolutionary pieces of technology. First up, AI and autonomy. Imagine an AI co-pilot that's processing threats at literally inhuman speeds, giving the human quarterback options before they even know there's a problem. Second, broadband stealth. This isn't just about hiding from radar. It's about being invisible across the entire spectrum: heat, infrared, the works. Third, directed energy. We're talking about laser weapons, creating a defensive shield that can shoot down incoming missiles and never, ever runs out of ammo. And finally, adaptive engines. These are incredible. They can sit fewer like a hybrid for long-range missions and then, in an instant, switch to deliver absolutely massive race car-level combat thrust. Now, as you can probably guess, this kind of technological leap has kicked off a brand new, high-stakes global arms race. Every major power on Earth knows that whoever masters this system of systems first is going to have a massive advantage for decades to come. The major players are already pretty clear. In the US, you've got billions being poured into these super secretive programs, NG-80 for the Air Force and F/AXX for the Navy. Over in Europe, it's a bit more complicated. You've actually got 2 competing alliances: GCAP, which includes the UK, Italy, and Japan, and then FCAS with France, Germany, and Spain. It's a bit of a geopolitical wrinkle, and all the while, China is pushing its own programs aggressively, with the very clear goal of trying to leapfrog the West entirely. I mean, the stakes just could not be higher. This isn't just about building a new jet anymore. This is a race to define the very nature of military power for the rest of this century. But this whole high-stakes race to build the future of warfare, it brings up 2 enormous questions. One is about money, and the other is about consequences. First, let's talk about the cost. It is astronomical. We are talking about a potential price tag of $300 million. Or more, for just the single manned aircraft at the heart of this system. That doesn't even count the cost of developing and building its whole team of robot wingmen. And that brings us to the final and maybe the most crucial question of all. As these loyal wingmen get smarter and smarter and more capable of making their own split-second combat decisions, we have to face a really profound ethical question.
How much control are we as humans willing to give a machine in a life or death situation? It's a question we're going to need an answer to, probably a lot sooner than we think.